Popping back out again. So now I get to commentate on Keen, while Keen commentated on my match earlier. So now we'll get the Peach perspective from a Sheik player's standpoint. I have a lot of experience playing against Peach, and I think Zero Suit plays very similarly to Sheik, so I'll be able to get some decent insight on this match.
I see.
All right, so Omega Great Cave. Here we go. Keen is a characteristically cautious player who, well, not necessarily cautious, but smart.
In general, what I've noticed in Melee, some things that carried over to here is usually the Peach. Peach is more of a counter character where, like, you do a move and then after someone throws out a move, then Peach throws out a move.
Right, absolutely.
So a lot of this will come down to if Peach knows how to capitalize after anytime like he misses, she'll go in.
Absolutely.
And it's just like all of her moves help string things together.
Absolutely, and that also fits well into Keen's playstyle. He'll intentionally go in, act like he's going to attack, bait the attack, and then punish the attack that's thrown at the bait.
Because if I see a Peach going in, that usually means she's just feeling herself.
Right.
A little bit too much. See now? Well, anyone out of the shield, of course, but like it's more of like her float game where she'll do her forward smash, but she'll float in, which I don't think she could do too much because of the projectiles that Zero Suit's going to be using.
Right.
See now in this matchup, Sovereign, what he's going to do, he's just going to like space you in a way where he's going to do he's going to do a short hop and like space. There's going to be like a character space in between.
Absolutely.
You can't really do much, but then once you think you blocked him, you can run in, but then he's going to grab you.
Ooh, that was a very nice reversal there.
But yeah, Sovereign, what he'll do, he'll always keep you within characters. Like when he's close to the ground, he's going to keep you in character range. Like there's always going to be the width of a character. Always, that's the space. Just like see,
absolutely.
Like he's not a person that's going to run all the way to the edge and then there's like this huge gap.
Right.
He's going to keep it real close.
He's going to want to keep Peach at mid range, which is out of the range of Peach's melee attacks, but too close to doing turnip 9 tricks or anything like that.
But at the same time, the down smash.
It was almost a gimp.
But yeah, Zero Suit is at a great advantage. And it's not because of the fact that she's ahead, but it's the fact of the matter that Peach is at a good percentage where she can do the combo, and if he up B's, it's automatically death with the rage.
Well, yeah. I also know, however, that at this damage, Peach has finishers that will kill Zero Suit.
Uh-oh. If it was just a few percentage down, but I think he had to do a lot of it with the... He had to hit him a bit for the neutral.
That's not quite it, but that was very close. That is,
see, there you go. That lean back. Because you don't usually go in aggressing with it. You wait till someone does the move and then forward.
Absolutely. I would like to see Nyx throw in some more range game. Try and get some stuns in. Try and get maybe some grabs. Maybe.
Yep, there it goes.
That DI though, that's going to save him.
Even though it didn't kill, and it instilled fear.
Oh, absolutely.
Everyone holds their breath when that up B. Yep, see, he's up B happy, but.
However, Keen's not the kind of player to let it go to his head. He's going to keep playing smart. He's going to be cautious, and he's going to take advantage of any opening that Nyx gives him. Notice how much Keen is shielding here. He's just playing cautiously, holding back. Ooh, those are the stuns I was talking about. Unfortunately, unable to capitalize on that position. That's going to be it, though.
Yeah. And the thing is, her up B is just like, when Sovereign sees like you're about to dash, he's going to do it. Especially at that high of HP, and then not only that, he's facing the other side of the stage. That's the Sovereign special.
Sovereign special, I like that. Yeah, the big advantage there is up being out of shield. Just immediately able to go from the defensive straight into a kill move.
Does Keen play up? Oh my goodness.
Switching to
this
Roy,
guy,
secondary.
So let me tell you something about Roy. I hate Roy. I hate any Koopa person because, like, they're like a Sonic, but like with more BS to it. That's what I view anytime I see.
It's like Sonic, only with tricks and explosives.
Yeah, like it's like not only that, it's just like a Sonic with projectiles, and then like he has more mobility, except for a horizontal one.
Yeah. And I don't know. I think in this matchup, I would give this to Keen. I think this will be a good matchup for Roy.
Yeah. See,
and again, I mentioned Keen and I have a lot of experience fighting each other, and Zero Suit's style is very similar to Sheik's style. So this matchup isn't too different from what he's used to.
But his Sovereign can still do what he usually does. I mean, because I get the as I say that.
Drill that will pierce the heavens.
I mean, Sovereign still he's still no matter what character, he can still do the strings to the up B. But at the end of the day, I think this is an issue because usually, even though Sovereign likes to have a character spacing in between him, anytime Keen throws out that little thing, it's like he can't use his gun to shoot him.
Right.
So he has to go through that. But not only that, he uses up B, which is very, very uncanny.
Right.
Because then he has two things, and then he can use his hammer while in the air, while the thing's on the ground, so it forces Sovereign into the air. So it's like Sovereign has to watch out.
Absolutely. And I can tell you were talking about how Zero Suit's neutral B, the stun gun, is not able to penetrate that Koopa, and that's something that Sheik deals with on a regular basis, dealing with the darts. Unfortunately, Sheik's darts can actually destroy the Mecha Koopa, whereas I don't believe the stun gun can actually do that to the Mecha Koopas.
Yeah, I'm not too sure, but I wouldn't be too surprised. You know, he just whiffed the up B, but I think Sovereign thought he was facing the right way, but
it's not quite going to be enough to kill, but Keen is definitely getting close to the kill range. And you can see him just holding back, biding his time, using those pokes, building.
I feel like Keen is much dangerous with the up B, because that hammer does so much knockback, and with rage.
Yeah, the hammer does knockback. He's got the rage. The explosive on the card is dangerous. Like, all of these things together are they're not good news for Zero Suit right now.
Yeah, you see, he really can't approach Keen the right way like he used to.
Right. Absolutely.
And I'm pretty sure Sovereign's trying to pick those up. Yep, see? It's
Ow.
And I understand Sovereign. It's it's so hard. It's so annoying. I'm telling you, it's like a Sonic. People they never play Smash, and it's oh, I see Sonic. Let me get Sonic real quick.
Yeah.
All I do is run around and dash. You can't hit him, and you hit him once.
That's all you do.
That's basically that, but it's more, I have projectiles, and I can just put you in this weird situation.
And while Roy has... he has a couple of true combos, but look at that last combo that he did. The Mecha Koopa exploded on him, the card exploded on him, and then he got hammered. That's a good 40 damage right there.
And I didn't know if that was just good coverage option, or if it was just a thing where Sovereign tried to go for a 50-50 where I can hit you and kill you for a trade, or it's just going to go real bad.
Yeah, but I mean, a lot of Roy's attacks, you can't really afford to trade with a character like Zero Suit or Sheik.
So,
because Roy is one of the heavier characters. He's not one of the heavyweights per se, but he's one of the heaviest.
Mid to heavy.
Yeah, exactly.
I always feel like in Smash they always do light, mid, and heavy. I feel like there should be a notion that there are some that are in between, they're working their way to the heavy, and they don't really state it. And Roy's one of those ones where you wouldn't think it.
Yeah, there's light mid, heavy mid, and then heavy.
There's some little mid in between. But I think a little bit, Sovereign's starting to understand a little bit more of the matchup. I seen him using his gun from a distance, it's there. So now, I think the matchup comes down to if King can zone him real good with his up B and all of his toys, versus Sovereign being able to just get through him.
Yeah, absolutely. And I see this game going. This is going to be a lot of mind games. It's all about getting in your opponent's head, getting them off their game while you maintain what you want to do. And I mean, every opportunity that Roy's having to trade here is actually good for Roy. Each additional point of damage is more of an impact for Roy than it is for Zero Suit, because she's going to have to get him to that higher percent.
It's very true. Oh. At first I thought that was the crane, but it's
right
that
off
up
the
air.
top. That's definitely something that Keen is going to have to be mindful of. Can't let him catch him off the top.
If it's one thing Keen cannot do, you cannot go in the air up there with that up air with Zero Suit. Zero Suit she thrives for that environment. You get up there, that is her game.
Yep.
Even though she's got the hammer.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah.
That's a good hit. That's a good hit.
Just as long as Sovereign's not behind him for the hammer. Because the back hammer is just up. No, he got out.
That was close.
He was more towards the left. So
yeah, good DI from Keen.
We're a bit in the neutral.
Ooh. Oh no!
See, and this is one of those things. Yeah,
that does it.
I honestly think that cannon put Keen on like some weird thing. It's like, what's going on? And like,
yeah, I mean at that position, even if somehow he didn't die from that up B, he was going to be in trouble from that cannon.